what Harden has done with Houston. He is the most valuable player on the team with the most wins. And then you look at just the sheer numbers. And LeBron, what he's doing at his age is something we've never really seen. Who's the MVP of 2017-18, Kevin?
Listen, man, I think every year we can damn near give it to LeBron every year, right?
Right.
And I think that we will all get tired of doing that, right? But, you know, LB is LB. He is what he is. To this year, and I think James Harden has been very consistent in being either runner-up or considered the contender for. He's been very consistent with that. I think the last 3-4 years he's been in these talks. He's been in the race. He's been either two. Russell had an unbelievable year last year, very magical. And it was, you know, hands down, everybody understood that. But this year is James Harden. He's been very consistent with what you consider an MVP to be. Not only that, Houston's playing defense. Houston is playing defense. They have became more scrappier than a lot of these teams. You know, they were the finesse team. They look scrappy. Mute has definitely brought a presence to that team. I love their team. I just want to see stamina-wise, Kim Beard keep it up, man. You know, when you start getting into the higher rounds and semis, and now you go into the conference finals. Those are really testy, very, 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 very high intensity moments, man. That I don't know, man. I'm ready to see James take his game to another level. And but he's the MVP of this season, 2018, for sure.
And then in terms of Rookie of the Year, Donovan Mitchell became the first rookie since Carmelo to lead his team in points and the team making the playoffs. I would have handed it to him certainly midway through the season, certainly when he won the slam dunk contest here in Los Angeles. But now here come the Sixers, who are one win against 24-win Atlanta away of tying the record for most consecutive wins to close out a season. And, man, what Ben Simmons is doing during this run, triple-doubling during this 14-game win streak. Who's the Rookie of the Year?
Oh,
Kevin?
my God. All these, I'm a conspiracy theorist, right?
Okay.
I come back and I look at it like, it was super tight at the point, and then Donovan Mitchell started doing all this other stuff and just started really separating himself. And then, I don't know, the guys upstairs said, you know what, let's knock Joel Embiid out of these last couple of games to show Ben Simmons' greatness. And it's almost like Joe Kennedy playing with the NASDAQ and then fixing the rules so that anybody else couldn't do it. That whole theory of all of this, but that's what just happened. That's just what happened. And Ben Simmons' stock has went through the roof these last, I think, 7-8 games. He's been off the charts, but I don't know if he's still playing that way if Joel's playing. I love Philly. I love what they're doing. They're definitely in the right direction or headed in the right direction. But for me, man, this is a toss-up. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. I think when you gave was it Grant Hill and Jason Kidd that had to go co-MVPs or co-Rookie of the Years?
Yep.
I see this as the same thing. Ben Simmons, regardless, had a year in the league, and people don't like to really talk about if that's a influence or that waivers or whatever because you still have to play. I get that. But that helps, and you know what to anticipate. To come in brand new, come into a franchise that has no uncertainties of the future, don't know what's going on, X's and Y's, variables falling all over the place. They just lost their best player, and this kid came in, took that just willingly. I did not see this coming from him. I watched basketball. I saw him in college. It didn't stand out to be something over the top. He's taking his game to the next level. He is on another level of playing basketball, confidence-wise, and for that, man, I gotta salute Donovan, man. That's tough to come into as a rookie with those type of intentions and kahunas. Come on, man, that's amazing. So what he's doing with he has a very good team too. Gobert has a very, very good team. I like his team. I like Utah. Teams do not want to see them in the playoffs. They're going to be a menace, and I think they're going to make some noise. But if I had to pick, man, I love Ben Simmons, but I got to go with Donovan Mitchell. But I wouldn't be mad if they did a duel. Rookie of the Year.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.